Freedom is not something to be seized or wrestled into submission. It is something that blooms when the soil of resistance is softened, when the grip of control is loosened, and when the heart becomes a vessel for trust. This is the essence of the 6 steps to freedom, a path not toward escape, but toward alignment with the higher self, the soul, and the divine flow of life itself. First, let's talk about surrender. So often, surrender is misunderstood as weakness, as giving up, as waving the white flag in defeat. But what if surrender wasn't about retreat, but about opening? Imagine it not as a loss, but as a laying down of the heavy armor of resistance. Redefine surrender as stepping into the embrace of your higher self, allowing it to hold you, guide you, and carry you towards something far greater than what the mind alone can imagine. This redefinition is the beginning of freedom, and it resonates deeply with the causal body, that layer of your energy where the seeds of higher purpose and divine will are planted. Now, let's address the tornado of negative thoughts. These thoughts spinning, relentless, are like dust storms obscuring the clarity of your soul's voice. To stop them is not to fight them, but to let them settle. Picture a glass of muddy water. When you stop stirring it, the sediment falls and the water clears. This clarity is what allows your soul to come through. The mental body, the energetic layer of thought and perception begins to quiet, creating space for peace. It's here that freedom begins to take root. From this stillness, the next step emerges, making peace with what is. There's a profound power in acceptance, not in resigning yourself to hardship, but in ceasing to resist the present moment. Resistance creates friction, and friction creates suffering. But when you stop fighting reality, you discover that the present moment holds its own kind of grace. This is the work of the emotional body, where the turbulence of resistance transforms into the calm waters of peace. And then there's the letting go of control. Well, the human desire to control, it's born of fear, isn't it? Fear of the unknown, fear of repeating past pain, fear of losing what feels safe. But control is a mirage. It promises security yet delivers only exhaustion. Letting go is not about abandoning responsibility, but about trusting the flow of the universe. It's about stepping into the rhythm of the astral bridge, the energetic layer that connects the personal self to the collective and divine, where trust and surrender devolves the illusion of separation. This brings us to the present moment, a place so simple yet so elusive. Staying in the present is not just about mindfulness. It's about anchoring yourself in the now, where life is actually happening. The past is a memory, the future a projection, but the present is alive. It's here. In this moment, that the etheric template, the blueprint of your physical and energetic being, aligns with the pulse of creation. Freedom lives here, in the now. Finally, allow your soul to carry you. This is not a passive act, but a profound partnership. Your soul knows the way. It has its own desires, its own wisdom, its own memory of joy. Trust it. Let it guide you toward what is expansive and true. This is the work of the celestial body, the realm of divine love and infinite possibility. When you surrender to your soul, you are not losing yourself. You are becoming more of who you truly are. And as you walk this path, remember that each step, referring to finding surrender, stopping negative thoughts, making peace with what is, letting go of control, staying in the present moment, and allowing your soul to carry you, is not separate from the others. They weave together, forming a tapestry of liberation that touches every layer of your being. The subtle energy bodies, emotional, mental, astral, etheric, causal, and celestial, are not isolated. They are interconnected, each one supporting and amplifying the others. Freedom, then, is not about doing more, but about being more present, more trusting, more aligned. And as you embrace these 6 steps, you'll find that freedom is not something you chase, it's something you become.